Toyota off-roaders are our favorites. The Tacoma truck and 4Runner SUV are tough, stylish, and have very good build quality. The ideal vehicle for the job might be a Tacoma or 4Runner if you don't often undertake stunning rock climbing feats, which most SUV owners don't. However, 2023 might be a bad year to purchase the latest model off the lot. And these are the reasons why. Let's find out. The Tacoma and 4Runner models for 2023 are out of date. It would be from the heart, not the mind, to convince someone to purchase a 2023 4Runner or Tacoma. More modern competition outclasses them both. The naturally aspirated, large, inefficient engines power the Tacoma and 4Runner. While the competition boasts smooth and seamless 8, 9, or 10-speed gears, the 4Runner and Tacoma have unreliable 5 and 6-speed units. In comparison, rival interiors are far cozier and more technologically advanced. A new Wrangler or a vehicle like the GMC Canyon AD4X might make a person feel as like they are traveling into the future if they are trading in their Tacoma or 4Runner. There will soon be new generations of Tacoma and 4Runner. Toyota has already debuted the brand new Tacoma truck for 2024. And even while Toyota hasn't officially announced it yet, the new 4Runner will probably be released the following year. Furthermore, the updates to both cars ought to be worthwhile waiting for. Improved performance, more fuel efficiency, more adept handling, better quality of ride, improved interior, better safety technology. The new Tacoma and 4Runner will receive everything. A new hybrid with 326 horsepower and a massive 465 pound-feet of torque might achieve fuel economy of up to 30 miles per gallon. Furthermore, there might be an electric Tacoma coming soon. Toyota off-roaders are now expensive. The lack of chips and supply chain problems have decreased and dealer inventory is improving. However, even before dealer markups are taken into account, the cost of new cars is rising in line with inflation. The cost of borrowing has increased due to high interest rates. And the Tacoma and 4Runner are really well-liked vehicles. Was building a sweet overlanding rig sparked by the pandemic? Okay then, so did all of them. All of this means that it is no longer possible to lease a reasonably equipped Tacoma for less than $300 a month. Likewise, nobody can predict how long the highly regarded Toyota resale value will last. A 4Runner or Tacoma's longevity and slow rate of depreciation make them worth a hefty upfront payment. Back then, you could drive these vehicles for 10 years, accumulate 6 figures of mileage, and still receive $20,000 or more in return. That might be going to alter soon. The transition to battery electric automobiles is approaching swiftly. Since internal combustion engines were introduced, this will be the greatest significant change in transportation. Those who are skeptical of electric vehicles are beginning to resemble those who once declared they would never own a smartphone. The impact of electric vehicles on the value of gasoline-powered cars at auction is unknown. However, we believe that in an environment where states like California have banned gasoline-powered vehicles, GM and Toyota are offering trucks and SUVs equipped with solid-state batteries, and 4Runners that get less than 20 miles per gallon on the highway may suffer. Prices for gas-guzzling vintage SUVs may have already started to decline. A 4Runner or Tacoma might be a long-lasting, high-quality product. However, that also applied to a specially constructed wagon in 1910. And now let's check the 2024 4Runner. The carmaker said earlier this week that the 2024 Toyota 4Runner is currently available at showrooms in Canada. The starting MSRP for the seasoned SUV is $52,950. Very little is being done to update an outdated model that wasn't even anticipated to be around in 2024. However, as we previously reported, Toyota is planning to continue producing the current 4Runner for another year as it gets ready to launch its follow-up, whatever that may look like. Whatever the case, we've heard the same thing a number of times in recent years regarding 2024. The model returns almost exactly as it was. For 4Runner TID versions, a new exterior color called Terra is offered. Customers may also select between Solar Octane for the TID Off-Road and Windchill Pearl for the Limited, or they can opt for a new underground exterior paint, which is available on all models. With its rugged body-on-frame design, the 4Runner distinguishes itself once more. A 4.0-litre V6 engine mated to a 5-speed automated transmission is the only powertrain shared by all variants, and 4-wheel drive is standard. Drivers may achieve 270 horsepower and 278 pound-feet of torque from this configuration, along with a towing capacity of 2,268 kilograms, 5,000 pounds. The SR5 trim level comes standard with 17-inch wheels, underbody skid plates, keyless entry and starting, power windows for the driver's seat and the rear window, which is a hatch, another way the 4Runner stands out from other modern SUVs, and an 8-inch touchscreen featuring Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Navigation, synthetic leather, heated front seats, and a motorized passenger seat are added when you upgrade to the SR5 Premium. Toyota's attempt to give its trailhopper some on-road performance is the TID Sport. It adds 20-inch wheels and a hood scoop to the SR5's already impressive equipment list and rides on a special suspension designed more for pavement than rocks. Returning to the main purpose of the 4Runner, the TID Off-Road and Off-Road Premium models get extra drive modes for varied off-road conditions along with an electronic locking rear differential. The TID Pro takes it a step further, adding to it with a more aggressive off-road suspension, exclusive wheels and tires, and a front skid plate that is boldly emblazoned with the TID emblem. The TID Pro is equipped with a 15-speaker JBL sound system inside. Among the 4Runners, the Limited is the most luxurious. It has 20-inch wheels, chrome exterior accents, a power sunroof, and a locking center differential when it is outfitted with 4-wheel drive. Its interior has ventilated front seats, dual-zone climate control, and real leather upholstery. And as for the 2024 Tacoma is all new at last. The reason we say finally is that the truck wasn't really a radical redesign from the one that came before it when it was last done 8 years ago. Over the next few years, sales of the Tacoma paradoxically climbed while it steadily lagged behind an expanding group of rivals. It's much more crucial that they've been upgraded because people adore them. They all appear to be getting the better Tacoma that they deserve, both in terms of appearance and specifications. Beginning with a whole new structure that is shared with the new Land Cruiser and Tundra, the 2024 Toyota Tacoma is scaled down to Tacoma size. The range of options is still rather extensive for 2024, but there are even more cab and bed variants, trim levels, and off-road versions available. Lower trim models have a conventional leaf spring rear suspension, but higher trim models include coil springs that should enhance the handling and ride quality. All along the line, there are turbocharged 4-cylinder models that take the place of naturally aspirated 4- and 6-cylinder models. With more than 400 pound-feet of torque and more than 300 horsepower, the hybrid is now the top of the range. A manual transmission with the more powerful Turbo 4 is also an option, as is 2- and 4-wheel drive. A 4-cylinder turbocharged engine of some kind, displacing the V6, will be standard on every 2024 Tacoma. Hybrid and non-hybrid engines make up the majority of the split. We'll start with the former. Only an 8-speed automatic transmission is available for the entry-level SI variant, which has 228 horsepower and 243 pound-feet of torque. Up above that is the high-output variant available on higher trim levels, which produces 278 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque when paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, and 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque when paired with a 6-speed manual transmission. Both 2- and 4-wheel drive are options for each of these cars. A new flagship for the range is the hybrid powertrain. 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque are produced by combining the same turbo 4-cylinder with an electric motor. There are no other hybrid vehicles or mid-size pickups that can match that output. It can have either 2- or 4-wheel drive, but it is limited to the 8-speed automatic transmission. The interior of the Tacoma bears a striking resemblance to a downsized Tundra interior. There are lots of grab handles, massive squared-off design elements throughout, and a large emblem on the passenger side to serve as a constant reminder of which vehicle you own. There are many color and material options available depending on the trim level, ranging from the bright, colorful highlights seen in the TID Sport and TID Pro to the more somber interiors found in base Tacomas and higher-cost limited models. Numerous amenities are included, such as heated and ventilated front seats and a wireless charging pad. Having said that, Do you think both the 2024 Tacoma and 4Runner are worth the price tag? Share your thoughts in the comment box below. If you've watched up to this point, thank you so much. For more videos about EVs, Toyota, Tesla, Ford, and the most recent auto news, please consider subscribing to Tech Addicts.